guys, and we are back. Yeah, that's right. We're back with more Charles Azure. I thought, hey guys, I decided that we are going to have our best. We're gonna have access to our best shit, essentially. So he's got Crimson Ray, Calamity Edge, Photon Shot, and Chaos Burn. She's got access to Spark Dine. Spark Dine is goated. Goated, by the way. She's got Photon Shot. She could have more. She could have more. She could have more. What's that? Space. Y'all already know Miss Genesis Flood herself. She's got access to Calamity Edge. She's got Photon Shot, Chaos Burn. She's got Stone Spike. She's got Chaos Drive. She's got Analyze. You know what I mean? Of course, Randy, he's got Crimson Ray as well. He's got Calamity Edge, Chaos Drive, you know the works. You know what I'm saying? But I think I am going to make somebody space-based, but I don't know who. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get the looking around, because, you know, the first episode is always the episode where we get the looking around for things and whatnot. So, Oh! No, that's not the place. That's not the place. I'm tripping. Why am I doing that? I'm helping my mom and dad with a store today. I wish I could have all the fun. I'll have fun all the time, but I guess I'll play and no work is bad for you. Ooh, would you look at this? I gotta start cooking too, man. I don't know what's going on in my husband's head. He had the nerve to ask if I would go for a drive with him. Was that supposed to be his attempt at an apology? I've been feeling so much more relaxed since the unveiling ceremony. Now I can get Orchid Tower off my mind and focus on broadening my horizons with different projects. I think I'll brew Kendall some coffee to help him power through his work. This Liberalian blend has a lovely aroma that's sure to perk him up. Wow. Kind of want to check on Oscar. Damn, that's a lot. Wait, fried fish. Wow. Extra speed, that's insane. That's actually insane. Oh, Lucio, and I see you brought the rest of the SSS. What's up, guys? Been a while. Hello, Chief Robert Shona. Are the two of you here for lunch? Yeah, I wanted Jonah here to try eating healthy for once. He stayed eating pizza. He's had nothing but pizza while he was living at the Foundation's headquarters in the Mon State, exactly. Which I just had some pizza not too long ago. Ah, yes, how could I ever forget? And with this, I see he's barely touched any of his veggies. You're right, his plate is nothing but peppers and carrots now. Being a picky eater isn't good for you, Jonah. Don't treat me like some dumb kid. I'll eat whatever I want. Coming to a sit down restaurant is a total waste of my time. I mean, forks? Knives? Why even bother? It's so much easier to just inhale a couple of slices of pizza while I'm with my computer. This can't be. You mean to say these scrumptious vegetables don't light up your palate? Oh, this is all my fault. I only wanted you to eat something more nutritious. Aha! I got it. I summoned chefs from across America to create the ultimate vegetable dish. One that even you can appreciate. Could you cut it out already? And you wonder why we think that you're so freaking annoying. You want me to stop being picky? Fine, just watch me. Chomp. Oh, it's like eating a weed. Maybe changing his words won't be so easy after all. If only. Munch, munch. Oh, I just remembered. You guys found out something about that clown dude who hacked the tower while you were in Michelin, right? Official police business, Jonah. We can't comment. He's right. We did meet him in Michelin, but we should keep what happened that night under wraps for him. Damn. So that's how it's gotta be, huh? Well, fine. Anyway, ever since the tower incident, he hasn't shown up again on the net. But I still have to make him pay me back double for trashing my base. Yeah, shit was on fire and everything. So if you hear any more details, send them my way, okay? Oh, we can't promise you anything. Why you gotta be such a stick in the mud? All you gotta do is upload the info into your database. Then I can hack into it later and take a look-see for myself. Bruh, this kid's serious right now. You should really consider behaving yourself on occasion, now that the IBC is supporting you. To that end, I would appreciate it if you kept a close eye on him, Chief. We can't allow him to run rampant now that basic orbital network laws have gone into effect. That's absolutely right, T.O. You're under my care now, Jonah. I'm gonna be watching over you like a hawk 24 hours a day. Hey, don't egg him on, T.O. You know what kind of hell you're putting me through? We should leave, everyone. Sure. Passing the buck is an art, and I'd say she got it down to her. She's got it down pat. Man. You know, we used to be able to go back here. I thought I would have gone back to waiting tables by now. But the manager asked for me to work in the kitchen a little longer, so I agreed. Not only that, but he asked me to complete against Celtio. He said it will be important for his future. Crazy thing is, I feel a bit guilty tricking him into taking his job seriously, but I won't lie, going head to head sounds like a great time. Crazy thing is, I think Celtio is the guy that we gave all the recipes to. Herb pasta. Alright. Sounds pretty good. But I think Celtio is the guy that we gave all the recipes to in the first game, actually. If I think about it. Man, let's check all the food places. Let's be real. I gotta check some houses and shit too. Women in Cooking Sweets Edition. Those interested in reading this title can find it on the first 4 shelves. Well, damn, look what I just said. Huh? Wait, what? Ooh. Oh. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Crazy, because we're right in range where I want to check out our first quest. What up, friend girl? Hey guys, looks like you were saddled with handling those cryptid things, huh? The report said that they're like that monster you encountered back out in the old mine outside of Maine. Yeah, it's hard to say what they're beyond that exactly, but we're gonna have to keep investigating until we find out. Man, is something bothering you? It's just, I don't want anything to happen to you guys. They say cryptids are supposed to be crazy strong. Well, that much is definitely true, but I promise we won't bite off more than we can chew. You don't have to worry so much, friend. Yeah, I know. The SSS has already made it through way tougher things than this. But I'll keep cheering you on all the same. And once you come home, you'll have a patented friend secret smile or your terminal waiting to hear from you. Oh, hell yeah. I call dibs on making the next report to Fred. Bruh. It's like, you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. I'd like to record your information. Okay. Sorry, guys. Alright. Margaret, how could you do this to me? You never had eyes for other men before. What changed? I have something before I lose it. I noticed. It's Vice Commissioner Pierre. How often do you see him on the first floor? Looks like something's wrong with him. The SSS? How long have you all been standing there? Don't tell me you heard what I was saying just now. Well, we didn't catch anything specific. I mean, if it makes you feel better. Well, you did mention something about a Margaret having eyes for other men. Oh, could that be the name of your favorite hostess? Hostess? Vice Commissioner? How dare you? You watch your slanderous mouth. Margaret is the name of my missus. Missus? You mean your wife? Yes, you fool. Between losing my wedding ring and being passed over for the role of commissioner, she's been nagging me like never before. Ain't this the guy from the beginning? I mean, the first game? Wait, what am I telling all you this for? That's right, the Vice Commissioner came off as pretty whipped when he lost his wedding ring. This is the guy. That was months ago, but from the sound of things, it's still giving him grief. So be it. I have no other choice. Beggars can't be choosers at times like these. Look alive, SSS. I'm giving you a top secret mission straight from the Vice Commissioner. Top secret? What are you talking about? I'll be frank. I would like for you to investigate my wife. Wow. You want us to look into your old lady? What are utilizing your position for private matters not violate department policy? You let me worry about department policy. Time is of the essence here. Consider it a formal support request or whatever they're called. If it makes you feel any better. Now, what do you say? I mean, I guess that we could. What should we do? We are marriage counselors. Let's help the poor guy out. Alright, you clearly need a hand. So can you start from the beginning? You really help me then? Good, I'll tell you everything you need to know. But not out in the open. Follow me to my office. We can discuss the details. Your wife has been seeing a host? That's right. As I understand it, she's been going to several such clubs lately. However, there's one host in particular whom she's been meeting with in secret. You're positive this man is a host? I was about to ask the same thing. Don't you think you should have a little more faith in your wife? I do, but I decided to risk it all. Man said he decided to risk it all to find out for sure. That's how I came across the evidence in her purse. Margaret is meeting with a mystery man named Clyde. It was right there in her daily planner. What kind of man has a name like that? It's a stage name. He has to be a host. Bruh. I wouldn't call that irrefutable, but I wouldn't say he's categorically wrong either. Dude's rapping for every star he can find. So you think she's seeing a host to you? Sorry to tell you, but I've never heard of one who goes by Clyde, and believe me, I would have. Right, he's one of the hosts. What if she's trying to come see Wazzy? What? Seriously, Wazzy? Hey, it's a social business, generally speaking. I know the name of all the hosts working in the clubs in the entertainment district, and I can't rule out the chance that he's some rookie who slipped my notice, though. Wait just a minute. You seem awfully knowledgeable about all this. Don't tell me you're the new addition to the SSS, the one who is, in fact, a host? Why, yes. You scoundrel! You remember the police force. What would people say if they found out what you did off duty? Please try to calm down, Vice Commissioner. What matters right now is figuring out what exactly your wife's been up to. That's right. And trust us, we've already tried to lecture him on that particular issue. There's no getting through to him. Their words, not mine. Back on topic, you mentioned searching through your wife's purse, correct? Not that I condone the act, but did you find anything else that might benefit our investigation? Well, let me think. Now I remember. Her appointment reminders also had a location penciled in alongside them. Apparently she's been visiting the restaurant in Central Square almost every afternoon. Yeah, we just were there. We were just there. If this client truly is a host, why would he meet your wife in broad daylight? It's not uncommon, a little secret tryst while the husband's at work. It happens more often than you think. Plenty of hosts have regulars that only meet with during the day. Then I'm right on her. Again, Vice Commissioner, settle down. And could you stop riling them up on purpose, Wazzy? Who, me? Why, never. At any rate, I think we have a good grasp of the situation. Would you mind stepping back and leaving the investigation to us? Fine, whatever you think is best. Just make sure you get to the bottom of it. But do so with the utmost discretion. Am I clear? Understood. We'll get right on it. Man, I can't believe we agreed to this. To be fair, the Vice Commissioner did seem genuinely concerned about his wife. I think it's worth investigating until we see the truth of the matter for ourselves. We must. So, where should we begin? Let's try the restaurant in which we were just at. If his wife has been there with this alleged host outfit, we might be able to get some information from the two directly. Sounds like a good place as any. Shall we, Why is he so into this? He might be the target, man. I ain't gonna hold you. You know a lot of people like Wazzy. Look. You have a keen eye, Murphy. Forgive me for moving out of line, but you truly are wasted on your husband. Oh, Clyde, you've always had such a way with birds. That's the man we were told about. Sure enough, he's with the Vice Commissioner's wife. So this is Clyde. He doesn't look like any else either. We should grab a seat nearby so we don't call any attention to ourselves. There's a chance we'll manage to find something out. Understood. Let's split up and set at different tables then. Oh yes, I looked over that pamphlet from before. And after seeing those photos, he popped online. After seeing those photos, well, I just about fell in love on the spot. She's not talking about him though. She's probably talking about trying to get him something. Did you know? Pastor, who of us should could go and visit sometime then. If you like, I could even arrange for a room at the hotel. Oh no, there's no need for that. I've already gone. The view was just magnificent. Not a single thing to complain about. That's wonderful. And it certainly simplifies things too. Now we can move the plans forward a bit, and they do seem comfortable around each other. Seems like they're planning for a trip to Michelin together. Still, something seems odd. To start, the guy being way too much of a kiss ass. We still don't have any decisive evidence yet. Let's keep listening in. Well, now, with that out of the way, I'll just be excusing myself. Of course. And I'll see you again at the club? At New Blanc in the entertainment district, yes. You can expect me there, man. I wouldn't want to keep you from what you've been dreaming of any longer than say. I can hardly wait. I guess the date is up. What should we do, Lloyd? We have yet to find out anything concrete. Just keep tailing them. Randy, Wazzy, I'll go after Clyde. LTO and Noel, you read, follow Margaret. Be sure you don't get spotted, so okay? No matter what. Understood. Let's blow this joint. Things are heating up nicely. Right? Sorry to keep you waiting, Clyde. About what we discussed. Whoa. Oh yes, thank you very much, sir. So how did things go? Very well, actually. She's been quite enthusiastic about the idea. We'll be closing the deal later at New Blanc. That's good to hear. Well, it's almost time for the next cruise ship to leave. I head back to Michelin, make sure everything is in order. It's all up to you now, Clyde. Secure this contract and it'll rocket you straight to the top of the firm. I won't let you down, sir. Okay, Clyde, you got this. And you got a card? Yeah, he's loaded. We behind the boxes. Oh wow, look. Damn. There he goes. That sure is fired up. From the sound of it, he's meeting up with the vice commissioner's wife at New Blanc. What should we do? What should we do now? We need to keep tailing him now that we've got what we need, right? Yeah, let's contact Ellie and the others. We should regroup at the police HQ for now. I think we have just enough to nail down who this Clyde person really is. Afterward, Lloyd contacted Ellie and the others who had started shadowing the vice commissioner's wife. They decided to meet at the police department. Oh shit, nigga. What? How'd the investigation? Has my wife been having an affair with a host or what? Alright, gonna need you to calm down, bro. Ellie, what happened when you trailed Margaret? We watched her as close as we could, but we didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She eventually went back home to the residential district. And she didn't meet anyone else on the way either. However, she does plan to meet this Clyde person at New Blanc later. What? What does he think he's doing? Taking my wife to a seedy place like that? Oh, that's a last straw. I'll assemble an entire SWAT team and storm New Blanc. I told you to calm down, man. Last thing you want to do is send armed officers there. You don't consider who owns the place. Well, what am I supposed to do then? For every second we waste, this host gets closer to sinking his dangerous fangs into my Margaret. I don't think you have to worry about her falling prey like that. At least not as far as hosts are concerned. What do you mean? Wisely had it figured out from the start. But I don't think this Clyde is a host at all. Pardon me? Well, if he isn't a host, then what in Adios' name is he? Ooh. He's not a con artist, I don't think. They already say he works at a firm. He's a salesman. From what I can tell, Clyde is most likely a salesman. A salesman? Going off his speech patterns, it did sound like he wanted to sell something, just not his body or a good time. Exactly. His attitude in itself is proof that he isn't anything but a host. Gentlemen such as myself work hard to give lonely mesdames a brief reprieve from their otherwise painfully mundane lives. A top-class host escorted his lady with courtesy, but he would never humble himself more than necessary. We aren't there to rob him. I don't know if I'd put it quite like Wazzy did, but my conclusion is more or less the same. From what I could tell, Clyde and your wife didn't look at all like they were having an affair. If pushed, I'd say they came off more as a buyer and seller. That's the impression I got. Seeing as they've met several times now, it wouldn't be unreasonable to say they're working out some kind of business deal of some kind. Even if that's all true, just what sort of purchases is this sweet talking my wife into? Well, if we keep running with this theory, I think we can figure out what kind of salesman he is. Clyde most likely deals in stocks and bonds. Might be real estate though. Let's keep it above. Real estate. So he's trying to sell her a property? Now that you mentioned it, Michelin came up during the conversation that being said. At first I thought it was about a vacation, but the pamphlet suggested otherwise. Yeah, I was probably promoting upscale properties for sale in Michelin. Plus, after we talked to him in the Harbor District, Clyde received something from a man in a suit. That's right, the way they spoke to each other gave me the sense that it was his boss. He might have been delivering him a contract of some sort that needed her signature. If we piece all this together, Clyde is a real estate agent who's been in talks with their wife about buying her property. And it's going along smoothly. Miss Margaret was very receptive. She even went to Michelin herself to scope out the location. Assuming this is all true, it would explain why she's been meeting with this man so often. Hey, yeah, it's all starting to fall into place. And today they ended the final negotiations, which means the contract will be signed during their meeting at New Blanc. Oh, okay, alright, I get the gist of it now. Wait just a second. That would mean Margaret is trying to buy property in Michelin without even consulting me, wouldn't it? I'm not made of money. Does she know how little a vice commissioner makes? Just how does that woman expect to scrounge up that kind of mirror? Maybe she took out a loan? That's a possibility. He may have even convinced her to take out an unreasonably large one. This is worse than I could have imagined. I know what I must do. I'm going to storm into New Blanc myself. I'm not going to let this shark swindle my wife right under my nose. I'll give this Clyde fellow a piece of my mind and drag Margaret out of there if it's the last thing I do. Thus spoke the hand-picked husband. I feel like we just flipped some horrible switch inside. I'll tell you what. We're already here, so why don't we all go and let you in? It wouldn't be wise to charge a New Blanc all by your lonesome, don't you think? This is Crimson and Co. here. I mean, I can't argue with that, but is that really the reason you want to go? You got a real picture for chasing drama. You know that, Lozzie? I have the slightest clue what you mean. Regardless, if we don't hold him back, I highly doubt anyone else will. Yeah, but we don't got much choice. I'm not too stoked about it, but I think I can get us into the place. My old pal Zax is probably on bouncer duty at the door right now. What the devils are you mumbling about over there? I'm headed for New Blanc and you're coming with me. That's final. Okay? That's what's up. You think you could let us squeeze on by, Zax? Or we'll want to keep this a secret from Shirley and Uncle. But I'm sure you're right to do that. I was just wondering when you show up again. Didn't think it'd be as an airport. You really have lost your touch, huh, Commander Randall? Just like the young miss said. Stop calling me that already. This is the same Jaeger we saw in front of Crimson and Co. before. Alright. I'll look the other way this once. Think of it as a little favor from me. Just don't stir up any trouble inside, alright? I won't say a peep to the young miss or the vice leader. Sound good? Just Andy. Well, I've done all I can do. Looks like they haven't arrived yet, so you better get inside if you're gonna ambush them. Think I'm gonna sit this one out, though. That's fine. We should keep a lower profile anyway. Well, I'm going in one way or another. Now decide amongst yourselves who will be joining me. What? Someone's worked up about this. His bravado has carried him too far to back down now. I've been looking forward to this since we took this request. The Vice Commissioner, Lloyd, and myself should be plenty, yes? Yeah, that should work. The rest of us will remain here on standby then. Make sure to contact us with your enigmas if you need backup. Alright? Okay, you two, let's get in there. Here we go. Shit. Take it. Okay. Request that your wife and the man be seated at the table. I'm over here once they enter the club. I see. And if it turns out he really is some crooked real estate, I say to us arrest myself. Believe me when I say I'd love to see that. Don't look now, but I think that's him over there. Oh shit. Excuse me. I'll have a reservation for 2 under Clyde. Oh yes, right this way, sir. Right behind me. My, but this is a fancy club. Oh, is this your first time visiting, Margaret? I would think you've already seen everything Crossbell has to offer with your husband so high up in the police. Oh, please, that's a riot. He may be the vice commissioner, but his salary is peanuts. He'd rather much drink the night away with some hostess in a dingy bar than take his own wife out to dinner. She's speaking facts, buddy. You're looking bad.
My apologies. It may only be noon, but allow me to kickstart the proceedings by buying you a drink.
Oh, I'd be happy to accept. Motherfucker. Don't worry, Vice Commissioner. Quiet you. I don't need you telling me what to do. So, what is this snooty little tap room is beyond my means. A dingy bar suits me better. What's so wrong with that? Nothing besides your overwhelming inferiority complex. Bringing him with us was a mistake.
Shall we get down to business then?
I retrieved what appeared to be a contract from his briefcase.
As you requested, the purchase agreement for the villa in Michelin's residential area. Simply sign your name on the dotted line and it's yours.
Oh, how I've been waiting for this moment. I would be more than happy to sign. We were right. It's a contract for a property at the resort. Oh, so what's the plan now? We still haven't learned whether this deal is on the up and up or not. Stay. Stay away from my wife, you charlatan!
What?
The air? Oh no. This can only go well. What in the world are you doing here? Cancel this deal at once, Margaret. This crooked realtor is swindling you.
I beg your pardon? Now hold on just a moment. Crooked? I've done nothing wrong. I haven't done anything wrong in the least.
Oh, funny joke, comedian man. You can't fool me. The air. You're whining and dining my wife, buttering her up into taking some kind of ridiculous loan out on his property, aren't you? The air. It'll be a cold day in hell before I let you sink your grubby claws into us like that. Pierre! Stay silent, woman. As the CPD's Vice Commissioner, Pierre! He's going off the handle. I'm sorry, Snookums. That was the quickest surrender I've ever seen. Did you hear that whip crack? You go, Margaret. Oh my God, how do I even put up with you? You're supposed to be a vice commissioner. How could you blindly jump to the wrong conclusion and treat this man like a criminal? Have you no shame? Well, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Hold on. Are you saying this is all a misunderstanding? Wait, it is? Well, now I'm hooked. Go on, Margaret. Spill the tea and don't leave a drop. Very well. Firstly, Clyde here is a respectable realtor who deals in luxury properties. Your assessment was wrong to begin with. There's nothing crooked about him at all. But I don't understand. We don't have nearly enough funds to splurge for something like that. Actually, I recently took up trading stocks in my spare time, and I've been making a tidy profit ever since. These past few days have earned me more than your salary could in half a decade. That's not good. She's gonna start treating. He ain't gonna hold you. She's gonna start treating him like shit. If we be honest. Stocks. To be honest, my patience with you has reached its limit. You heard me say it. You're a pitiful man who can hardly look his own wife in the eye. If your position was only earned through lucky connections, you heard me say she's gonna start treating him like shit. And I don't know if it's just so you can avoid being at home with me, but your late night drinking binges are straining our finances. You were in a much better mood when you thought you were the next commissioner in line after the old one was dismissed. But then the other vice commissioner was chosen over you. Your sour grapes have made you rouse and complain incessantly or ever since. Isn't that a little harsh, man? Quite honestly, I don't think I could live with you any longer. Wow. That was the reason I consulted Clyde. I hope to use my earnings to purchase a home for myself. The plan was to separate from you before eventually filing for a divorce, originally that is. Out come the claws. Now it's getting good. Were you born without the ability to feel compassion? Wait, did you just say originally? Which means I don't think she's gonna hold true to it. Huh? I did. You organized all of this because you were afraid of losing me, didn't you? Up to now, you've been too afraid of me to step foot in the house. I'm impressed you went through with all of this. So tonight, I want you to come home so we can sit down and talk this through together. Margaret? I'm very sorry, Clyde, but we're gonna have to put this purchase on hold. It can't be, Margaret. We were so close. It's not as if I've canceled the deal entirely. But it was wrong for me to negotiate alone. I look forward to discussing this again in the future. Pierre and I may not be separated, but the property still interests me. I'm sure I'll purchase it eventually. I would have preferred to post the deal today, but I suppose I can't force you to sign a contract. I just excuse myself then. Sounds like Clyde wasn't guilty of anything in the end. Makes me feel kind of bad for suspecting him the way we did. Who cares about his feelings? What matters is that we kept the vice commissioner's sinking marriage afloat. I should be going to, Pierre. I'll see you again tonight. We have plenty to discuss, so come straight home after work. Understood? Yes, Snookums. So he does the leash yet again. That's what I was about to say. She definitely wears the pants in a relationship. He's pathetic for sure. Pathetic for sure. Excellent work, SSS. We're glad that everything worked out in the end. It's a relief to know that your wife wasn't being taken advantage of. It's all well and good, yes, but now I'm going to be paying out of the nose for a villa I've never even seen before. Thank the goddess for not getting a divorce at least. I suppose we can use the new place as a weekend retreat. Margaret did seem charming by it, for what it's worth. Yeah, man, sometimes you gotta give in and let the lady have what she wants. Besides, the funds are coming out of her own stock market earnings in the first place, which is a whole different can of worms. How did Margaret even manage to? As if I needed another reminder of how much more capable she is than me. Reap what you sow, as they say. Be that as it may, as long as I'm still a married man at the end of the day, I'm grateful. Yeah, my thanks, Sister Says. You always count on us. But just show ourselves out. Alright. That was interesting. That was interesting to say the least. And almost all of our time went to that quest. Which is absolutely bonkers. But so we're gonna go ahead and end the episode off here just to keep things nicely paced. Nicely length. And we'll be back with more Trails to Azure, but until then I will catch you guys later.